Hey guys, it's us again here at the WCS at Stockholm. We are here at the kind of after show interview. It's the next morning, and I was sitting at the lobby and was able to catch DarKForcE here, just heading out to the taxi, and he was so kind and will answer a few questions. DarKForcE, how was the WCS for you so far?
Well, like event-wise, I think it was maybe even the best event I've been so far at. Like the whole travel went very smooth. We got picked up at the airport. I've never gotten picked up at the airport before at an event, and so that was really nice. Then the hotel was, I think, one of the best so far that I had. I mean, I had some other good hotels, but it was really comfortable. Not everyone liked the breakfast that much.
You shouldn't spoiler.
No, I actually liked the breakfast, but others complained. And yeah, it's like also before the event we got information sheets, like with all the information that we needed. That's something you never get at events. Like usually you read like on Team Liquid or something, like who your opponents will be and what the schedule is or something like that. Maybe sometimes you get an email with when you're supposed to be there. But here it was really like they told you like you have to be there in like the afternoon or evening of the day before. And like when you have to meet in the morning and everything. I think it was very well organized, much better than like pretty much every other event I've been in a long time. Well, result-wise, I'm somewhat disappointed. I mean, I didn't lose to anyone terrible. I won against Tiktumini, which was, I guess, somewhat expected. Like I think his style simply doesn't work that well if you know what to do against it. He plays like 2 base, but Spire, but instead of building Mutas, he builds Corruptors. But I just don't think that's good because the Corruptors are slower than Mutas, so you just fly in, kill some drones, and fly away again. He can't do anything about it. And then I played Lucifron. I don't know. I think he played really good, but I was a bit unlucky and made a small mistake. In the first game, I had a wall and a queen in, like between 2 Evo chambers, and then his Hellions like barely they managed to get past the queen like slowly. Like it's not that they just drove by, but they like squeezed themselves through, and then I killed a lot of drones. And second game I 7-pooled because I heard and saw that he goes a lot of commands in the first, but he didn't, and so GG. And then I lost in 2. Well, first game was very close against Grubby, and second also somewhat close. I lost to Grubby in the loser bracket. Yeah, and that's that.
Okay, then afterwards we were all like watching the French insane guy just walking through the tournament. And what do you think of the whole problematic that we talked about that at the breakfast for all you guys out there, Koreans being into European tournaments, and that is one of the tournaments right now that there were no Koreans and all that, and Stefano just walking through. What's your opinion on that?
Well, he's pretty obviously the best foreigner, and yeah, I don't know. I think it's not like a super big surprise. I mean he still could have lost in some cases, like against Lucifron in the winner bracket final. I think Lucifron threw the games away, or at least one of them. And I mean Vortex also won a best of 3 against him in the overall final. But yes, overall I think he was the best player here, and like he played good, and he wasn't like terribly unlucky or something like that. And yeah, but yeah, like other than that, it's true. Like this was, I guess for most of the Europeans, this tournament was like the best chance in the year to win something. And yeah, next events there will be like 5 to 10 Koreans at least. And yeah, but I'm not going to like those events because I think it's not really worth like traveling just to, I don't know, like get maybe top 16, top 8, and then don't get anything.
Yeah, that's true. Talking a little bit about Hearts of the Swarm. I know you've been playing some Hearts of the Swarm, and you have been blogging very actively about that. For all of you guys out there, that really is worth taking a look at the analysis of DarKForcE on that. What's your current opinion on the build that we saw in the Nvidia Cup before and all that playing? Is there an issue with all that Swarm host and Zerg being that strong?
I'm not sure. I actually thought that Terran was pretty good but I haven't played. I honestly I played for like 1 or 2 days, and then I was very annoyed by the lag, the maps, and also generally like the new units. I don't know, like it just they still feel kind of wrong still. Like the swarm host, I agree, it's definitely something that you can use, but the Viper, I'm not sure. Like many of the new things, like also not just for Zerg, like I think Protoss has the same problem. Like it just doesn't feel like it's actually worth getting the new units all too much, and so I just rather play Wings of Liberty because I don't have like terrible lag there, and I mean that's where most of the tournaments are right now, and so yeah, I mean, it's early beta, so like you can't like it's not like I'm blaming Blizzard. It's just how it is. But yeah, right now it's just not something that I'm very motivated to play. Like I won't play anymore. I think I will wait a while and then see how it goes. And maybe if they bring a European beta server where it's not like so laggy, then I might play some. But right now I don't have any interest in playing more beta, to be honest.
Yeah, okay. I heard several players saying, okay, I'm really not playing beta before I through my important tournaments because you might just screw up your Wings of Liberty style. Okay, esports in general, you think this kind of tournament form that Blizzard started for the first time should be something that has to be repeated in the next years? You think that's the right way?
Well, I really hope they will have a second edition of this next year. I really like the way they made it like that. It's really like goes like for every country, or at least like for all the countries that have like a decent like player base. I mean, not every country had their own national, but I mean, there's simply countries where there's not many players, and but I thought it was really well done. Like that even like at the national finals everyone got at least like a little bit of prize money, so you didn't just like travel for nothing. That's I think is generally somewhat of a big problem actually, that many tournaments like pay out very top heavy and only for a few places. And here, I mean, here it was top heavy, but at least everyone got a bit, and I actually think that's very good, because no one like just goes home like feeling they just wasted like a weekend, like, and they might as well not have went. And of course it's still not that great if you finish like 7th to 24th place, or even like 12th to 16th, but I mean it's better than nothing. And yeah, I really thought it was very well done by Blizzard, especially like the whole structure with like prize distribution and like the build up to the European final. I thought that was really well done, and yeah, I hope they will have another one of these.
Okay, that's great. Do you have any shout-outs for your fans outside there, besides making commercials for your video blog?
Yes, I started a video blog like 2 weeks ago, maybe 10 days or so. You can find it at, I think, youtube.com/SC2DarkForce. Anyway, just like search for DarKForcE, StarCraft 2, something like that. I'm not really sure how those links work on YouTube. I'm very new to that. But I think I named the channel like youtube.com/SC2DarkForce. Maybe. Anyway, Facebook is also SC2DarkForce, and Twitter is ATNDarkForce.
Yeah, and you can see DarKForcE there, and I hope you'll join him and see his analysis. Thanks a lot for the interview, Jonathan. We'll see each other at one of the next events when you'll be around, and thank you out there for tuning in. Bye-bye.